Hello ladies and gentlemen, Green here, and welcome to another episode of Why You Suck at Injustice Mobile. This is a series where I take a look at fights you submit on my Discord server in the Why You Suck chat, and I try to give you advice to get better at the game. And keep in mind, while this title of this video, of this series, might be a little bit offensive to some people, it's just to make people click on it on YouTube. We've all been there, we've all sucked at Injustice Mobile, and it's okay, we're here to all get better. And let's proceed with the first fight over here. We're going to have a little bit of a silver Banshee team in Arena. She's gonna have a region matrix, not very sure about that artifact choice, but maybe the options were limited there. Also metahuman on reverse flash, and since he doesn't have an artifact on Power Girl, I'll just think that this is kind of everything he's got in terms of artifacts. I don't really need to see the enemy team. We're fine with that. So yeah, this dude asked for advice to improve his Silver Banshee gameplay. Okay, so here, you did something wrong already. So, you have your Silver Banshee in there, you have your reverse flash in. First of all, you should have tagged from a swipe down if you wanted to tag, because you had no guarantee that would connect. And now you do 3 hits and do nothing. Over here, you blocked, but there's very few situations in Just Mobile where it's optimal to just sit there and block. Reverse Flash would have been able to back off and block, which would have done far more for you. Now you get to swipe down, you use a combo, you didn't accomplish anything by this tag. You use a ranged attack over there, don't use ranged attacks, they're crap. A Power Girl in there, again, quite a random tag in. Throw Banshee in there. Again, random tagging that out of the way. Another special 2 in there. And he's back in the fight. Okay, ranged attack again. I do not approve of them. So, you're trying to play it like a soul raid fight, but you're in arena, my dude. So, there's not really a need to disable his abilities. As you can see, you took out a pretty decent chunk with your special 2 already from his health. And that's non-armor piercing. But now that you got the special 2 in there, your special 3 will be armor piercing. So, I guarantee you a special 3 would have one-shot this Arkham Knight Batman without any disables on. So, there's no need to do that in arena. Again, you tank that face, you tank that with your face with Silver Banshee, and she took like half health damage, and that's not great. Again, stop spamming special 2s. Like, it's ideal that all the enemies have the special 2 inflicted on them, but after that's done, transition into using special 3s, because those deal more damage, and if you're not gonna use special 3s, then why even use special 2s and special 1s? Okay, she got the region matrix in there, you got her tagged out. Your reverse flash connected there, so you could have started the combo after the tag in, but that's okay, that's something that's a little bit hard to read. Don't think on that too much. Okay, what was this? I mean, you have your reverse flash in, you literally just tagged him in to steal some power and generate some power through the tag in, but other than that, you should have done a combo. Stop doing random tag-ins, that's why your Silver Banshee dies. There you go, that's a block there. Use a special 2 randomly, even though again, try to set up your specials, try to make the enemy be in a scenario where they're unable to block your specials. And that was a shield from Justice League Batman, that's out of the way. Okay, you get hit there. Okay, super move. That was a panic super move. I've had a few of those myself at the start. It's fine. Okay, reverse flash again in there, not doing anything, not to swipe down, not to block, no nothing. Over here, that was a nice tag in from a ranged attack. So at this over here, a ranged attack, you're guaranteed to be able to tag in. But again, you tag in and tap the screen, continue the combo, my man. You could have continued the combo into 3 hits and a swipe down, as far as I'm aware, or just 3 hits and backing off and blocking. But you just tap one time, and now your Power Girl gets hit. Your Banshee getting randomly tagged in, you again use a special into a block. Again, use a special into a block, my dudes. Try to set up so the enemy can't block. You can do that a few ways. First start the combo with your basic hits, or from a tag-in. That's gonna be a proper tag-in, which is from a combo. Or after they have used a special that you have blocked, you start a combo and use a special. If you randomly throw specials like this, as you have seen, 90% of them will get blocked. And you keep spamming the special 2, trust me, my dude, use a special 3 if they got the darkness supply. That will be a huge amount of damage. Okay, all the disables are on here. Now a special 3 would finish the job. There we go, my dude. You actually managed to defeat this. Congrats for defeating it, but there's definitely room for improvement, and I hope this was helpful for you. Okay, let's move to the next one. The title is Budget League of Anarchy versus Boss Starfire. First up, I do not agree with your setup over here. She is not immune to stuns, so there's definitely the possibility of you using Harley and stunning with Harley alone, but less of Joker will not provide that much for Harley. I mean, she does provide a little bit more damage for the League of Anarchy team, but you'd get far more benefit from having either something to set up the stuns, maybe, though we'll see how the fight proceeds and we'll see how that goes, and if you needed that, or you would have been better off with Just League Flash to increase the fast attack hits, or if you're using Just League Flash with Manta, then I don't know, maybe Joker might be the best choice here, but there's a lot of stuff that does better for Robert Gabriel Chiriac than Joker. You also get to pick at the artifacts. Okay, that's... Did this man have all blades? Because that might be a mistake over there. He's got plenty of artifacts. There's a level 5 Trigon Staff. But yeah, if you got like a high level All Blades, I think you'd have been far better equipping All Blades on Harley Quinn. Because that's just a level 1 sort of salvation and you'd still receive the passive buffs from the artifacts even if you had All Blades on. And maybe switch into Predator Batman for the stuns, or Arkham Knight Batman if you do, but not many people have that. But Predator Batman is available for everybody. Okay, so here at the start, yeah, you tagged in. I was gonna say that you should tag in and out a little bit to generate some power, either for the Special 2 or for the Super move if you want to go for that. Also, my dude, you are at the point where you get yourself a Black Manta, you have started building yourself a little bit of a League of Anarchy team. Learn how to combo interrupt. There's absolutely no reason for you to not learn how to combo interrupt. It's a mechanic of the game. It's an essential mechanic that everybody should learn. So my dude, start to combo interrupt and it will help you tremendously. Like the best thing you could do to improve your gameplay, start to combo interrupt. Over here you need to back off. You're losing a lot of time. You're gonna have trouble reconnecting with her. If you were gonna combo interrupt, you could have gotten that power far more easier, and you like lost 5 seconds or 4 seconds there. Okay, another special 2 in there. That's good so far. So far, so good. Again, we're not gonna expect crazy amounts of damage from this one because, yeah, they don't have access to crit chance and crit damage, so that's gonna suck. Another special 2 in there. That's nice. Yeah, from this point, I guess you're just spamming special 2s, which is definitely something that you can do here. Nothing wrong with that. But again, if you had a high level All Blades, you'd have pulled higher values with like equipping the All Blades on Harley Quinn, equipping like a Trigon Staff and another Chaos Artifact on your Predator Batman and DPI. Or Arkham Knight Batman if you do have him, but I doubt you do since you use this thing. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be like this too until the end of the fight. So yeah, not much I can say from this point on. Like, you're doing fine, but definitely learn how to combo interrupt. I don't think Joker is the best choice for this team. Yeah, make sure you get some armor pierce on Harley Quinn if you don't have it, because that's an essential thing. You do have some, I'll give you credit for that one. But yeah, I hope you found this helpful, but again, there's not much advice I could give to this fight. Like, after the start, it was gonna be like this until the end, so yeah, let's move on. Yeah, over here we got another pick for Silver Banshee. A lot of Silver Banshee is being submitted today. I mean, not today, I'm gathering stuff from like a week ago because you guys thought I gave up on the series and stopped submitting, but I didn't. So yeah. Hold on, do I have a recording problem over here? Nah, it's all good. It's all good. We'll check back afterwards because there might be a little bit of a possibility that the fight so far didn't show up on the screen. I'll need to record this again. So yeah, we got here Reverse Flash plus Silver Banshee plus Power Girl. All normal. So, a little bit of a mistake there. So, hold on. We got Reverse Flash, we got Silver Banshee being tagged in. If you want her... Okay, so now you got the choice. Use the special 2 in there. That's fine. That's something you should do at the start of the fight. But now you have the choice. Actually, you had the choice previously. You could either go into a full combo, into a special 2, so that you could tag in straight afterwards, or you could back off into a special 1. You didn't do either. Reverse Flash back in there, blocking that special. Banshee in straight into a special 3? You could have started with a special 3, but tagging in again to disable is fine. Now, you should have tagged in Power Girl. You got lucky there because Reverse Flash passive didn't trigger, but if it did, it would have given him a ton of power. So when you see that the power exchange is not... Don't... Hold on. Again over there. First of all, if the power exchange is not beneficial for you, try to tag in Power Girl. And over here, we're in a situation that you'll encounter lots of times when the enemy backs off and does a ranged attack. you should have done a jump attack over it, and from that jump attack you should have done a special one, or you should have tagged out. You didn't do either. Like, the special one, even though it might seem like that, is not a map-wide special, so if the enemy is far away from you, it will miss. And again, you're staying a lot in combat with Server Banshee, like you're trying to focus yourself on getting disables on, and it might be a low star rating Server Banshee, so that might be the case. But what's far more important is your All Blade stacks. You need to have Server Banshee at the very least at 3 All Blade stacks at once. And ideally 4 on every special tree, but having just 2 All Blade stacks would severely reduce your damage, like far more than not having many disables on. So just try to do special tree, you back off into a block, into a special one, you tag out, that's it. Okay, special tree, perfect. And yeah, you died. Hold on, let me see the block while you're doing that. Okay, you just sat there and let him kill you. Like, the constant tapping of block is something that you want to use if you want to get gradually closer to the enemy, but you don't want to do that. You want to swipe back so that he does a jump attack, and while he's in the jump attack, use a special one. So yeah, that's the reason your Server Banshee died. And from this point on, since she died, there's not much points for me to keep going about this in this video. So we'll move on. Hopefully you found this useful. And over here we got something uploaded on Streamable for all places, but at the very least it's something I can play on my PC and I don't need to download, so we'll also go with this. Got ourselves a little bit of a Black Manta over here against Enchantress plus Raven. First of all, I don't think you should use this team here. See, if you got a Raven, there's plenty of options to use her elsewhere. Like, for example, you can use Raven plus Harbor Harley Quinn against Black Adam, against... there's a lot of stuff you can do. You can use Raven plus King over here. But the real problem with this is that... hold on, what happened there? Did you just combo interrupt Enchantress ass with Black Manta? Again, this is not going to be an ideal fight. So Black Manta, in order to function properly, he needs a fight that he can combo interrupt. In order to function properly with Raven, he really needs a fight that he can combo interrupt. Because you need that very, very optimal gameplay. You need to have smooth tags in order to not lose all your, like, darkness stacks. So I'm not sure about the boss fight choice over here. But let's see how it goes for my dude. Okay, darkness refreshed. He's got a ton of time on the passive, so I guess that's a higher star rating Black Manta maybe? Or maybe it's 4 stars and I'm bad at the game. Also, the Dr. Fate support character is a little bit questionable. You could have had the option of using, like, Brainiac, because he would have buffed both Raven and Black Manta. Also, what's your artifact on Black Manta, by the way? I have no idea. Don't seem to have the Sword of Salvation. You do have a Sword of Sin on Raven, so that's great. Our special tree in there. Also, with Black Manta, she's stunnable, so with Black Manta you could transition into a stun to make your combos far more smooth. So usually I advise against using the special tree, but in this scenario specifically, I think you would have heavily benefited from actually using the special tree with Black Manta, because you would have locked her in place into a stun in order for you to smoothly deal your basic attacks. Well, that granted, you have Dr. Fate in there. Usually this thing goes without Dr. Fate, and that strategy is nevertheless not that viable. But you seem to be doing a pretty solid job over here. You seem to be relying on the power drain over there to keep her from doing the super move. I mean, it's not the most reliable thing in the world, but look, it works. It works for this dude. And we get some pretty solid values from Black Manta. This might actually be a one-shot. Congrats, my dude. Like, this team is quite weird. It shouldn't work. I don't think it works on low star rating Manta because you are having huge downtimes where you don't use any attacks. But hey, if it works for you and it's going great so far, congrats, my dude. Amazing job over here. You did lose the darkness at some point, so yeah, unlucky on that one. But yeah, I think this man will do it. But yeah, well, having said, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you submit your fights to my Discord server so I can look at them and give you some advice. And with all that out of the way, I'll hopefully see you in the next one. And hopefully you found this useful. And oh, my dude barely doesn't watch that Enchantress. That's painful to watch. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.